This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American, living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search from my site. Ubereats, 3 noteworthy deliveries. A couple days ago, 24-year-old young, I'm guessing 24, Chinese, and I'm guessing he's a recent arrival in the U.S. His name on his greeting is Mingoah or something. He spells his name rather than pronouncing it. When he pronounced it at my request when I met him, the pronunciation of his name doesn't match his letters. It's a typical mismatch between Chinese names into Roman letters. But it also is an indication of how recent, short a time he's been in the U.S. Living on the 52nd floor of a luxury building in Jersey City. Well, in contrast, I just delivered to Sharonica, who's living in a Catholic Charity Shelter, also in Jersey City. And both of them, they're very near one another. And you know what the young Chinese is eating? And you know what Sharonica is eating? McDonald's. Fried chicken and French fries and a soft drink. Sharonica had a Sprite. The Chinese guy probably had a Coke. It doesn't matter. Third noteworthy delivery is I go relatively long with Popeyes, again from Jersey City. My other two were McDonald's at Hoboken, but the Popeyes was Jersey City. I go up the Palisade. Local people know this is a heck of a bicycle climb. Non-local people don't know. This is like San Francisco-like famous steep hills, about 150 vertical. So I go up and down the other side to a place called Tunnelly Avenue, trucking route. End up on the wrong side of the highway. Had to go a block or so to get back once I realized I was on the wrong side of the highway. I reached the couple. Oh, you're visiting. I mean, it's a hell of a place for visitors to stay. It's a trucking route. It's dirty. It's noisy. And, no, they're not visiting and they're not tourists. Their house burnt down. So, I'm bringing them Popeye. So anyways, the net on this, listeners, if you're listening with any interest in Uber Eats, it's fun for the right person. Some people can't imagine how often others stay home and have food brought to them. And those people can understand it because they're much more likely to deliver food. So if you deliver food to yourself and that's your nature, then you can deliver people to others, deliver food to others. And I found today, so far, it's coming into the boost period, dinner period, and I found today especially satisfying. It's fun, it's interesting. You don't just meet people, you get to see where they're living and where they're living and what they're eating. And the Catholic Charities had an administrator there named Victoria, and it was just a refreshing moment. And I'm still sort of uplifted by this moment, and I'm sitting on the steps at 3rd and Bloomfield in Hoboken, very near McDonald's, and I'm online on my other phone to wait for delivery. So this is my new strategy. I have 2 phones, one that will allow me to record like this, and the other that is monitoring for an additional job, hopefully McDonald's. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American, living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search from my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. Ciao.